The following is a video example of how to graph a quadratic equation. When we graph a quadratic equation, there's this new term called a vertex. Quadratic equation is a parabola that looks like kind of a cross between a U and a V, and at the bottom there's a point called the vertex, or the top. To find the x-coordinate of that vertex, we use the formula negative b over 2a. A and b come from, a is always in front of the x squared, b is in front of the x, and so in this problem a equals 2, b equals negative 4. So we plug it into x equals negative b over 2a, so that gives you a negative 4 over 2 times 2, which gives you 4 over 4, which equals 1. So the x-coordinate of the vertex equals 1, and that's all from that formula, negative b over 2a. Once we find the vertex, what we do is we create this y table where we count 2 up from the x-coordinate of the vertex and 2 down. So we went negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, right in a row, just on 2 on both sides of the 1. And then we're going to test points. So the first point we're going to test here is negative 1. We're going to find out what the y value is. So you're going to do 2 times negative 1 squared minus 4 times negative 1 minus 5. Well, 2 times negative 1 squared is just 2 times 1. Negative 4 times negative 1 is positive 4. And then minus 5. Well, 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 minus 5 equals 1. So when you plug in negative 1 into the quadratic equation for x, you get 1 out. Plug in 0, that's really easy. The 2 times 0 squared goes away. The negative 4 times 0 goes away, so you're just left with negative 5. And then the next point we're going to look at is substituting in the 1 for x. Because when we substitute in that 1 for x, that's going to be our vertex, and our vertex is always the most important point. And so we plug in 1 for x, so 2 times 1 squared minus 4 times 1 minus 5. Well, 2 times 1 squared is 2. Negative 4 times 1 is a negative 4, minus 5 is a negative 5. Well, 2 minus 4 is a negative 2, minus 5 is a negative 7. So your vertex is 1, negative 7. Now, the next part is to fill those last 2 spots, we'll use symmetry. The great thing about parabolas or graphs of quadratic equations is there's always symmetry. Whatever the point that's right next to the vertex is the same, and then the 2 away from the vertex is the same. So that's where we fill in the negative 5 on the bottom and then the 1 on the bottom. And so that symmetry always holds in quadratic equations. So now we come over and we graph our points. We're going to do negative 1 over, 1 up, 0 over, so right on the y-axis, negative 5 down, 1 over, negative 7 down, 2 over, negative 5 down. And if you notice, you can see the symmetry. This is a very narrow parabola. Like I said, it kind of looks like a cross between a V and a U. You make sure you extend the lines all the way